I'm sorry I've yelled at you in the past. I know you mean well, just I haven't been in the best mood lately. Just in the future, just if I tell you to stop doing something, just stop. But I feel bad that I've gotten upset. I deal with a lot behind the scenes. Especially this past year. I mean, it's been hard for everybody, but it's been hard for me too. Is my mic on? I want to try to finish this tonight. Is my mic on? Because I felt bad, I've gotten pissed at you in the past. And I know you mean well, it's just try not to take it personally. I've had a really low frustration threshold for quite a while now. I always have, but lately it's been really bad. No, I didn't yell at you today. I meant in the past. I have a very low frustration threshold. I always have, but lately it's gotten really rough for me. Yeah, I get yelled at a lot too. Yelled at all the time. My whole life. No, I didn't yell at you tonight. That was, I was talking to my neighbors. When I stream from the phone, like, I'm in the living room, I'm in the kitchen, and my neighbor is all the way in the back, so... And I know from watching my videos in the past, you guys can't hear them. But I can hear them very clearly. But the phone's mic is not like, you know, industrial quality. So I think you mistook that for me yelling at you. No, I didn't yell at anybody today. The mic is pretty good, but it can't pick them up in the distance. You know, my neighbor is mostly incapacitated. She can't get up and down. You know, she can get up to like do a bunch of things at once. She can't get up and do one thing and then do another thing like an able-bodied person can, so a lot of our communication is through talking loudly. So don't worry about that. He didn't do anything wrong today. It's just the mic doesn't pick it up, so it seems like I'm yelling at somebody who's not there. No, I haven't. I know about the fan subs getting shut down. I mean, it was only a matter of time. But the whole reason it happened is because people kept tweeting at Shirakura talking about it. It's like, okay, what are you guys trying to do? You don't tweet at somebody who's like high up in a company telling them you're pirating shit. I mean, come on now. The Toku community has always had some really dumb people, but I don't know, Twitter has just given them a platform. It's one of those things that was always inevitable that it was going to happen. Eventually there's going to be a crackdown on fan subs and stuff, but the only reason this happened is because people can't keep their mouths shut. It's like it's a Japan-only show, you know. We're not really supposed to be watching it. And yes, they've made excellent efforts in making it available to watch legally, but you know, a lot of it still isn't and may never will be. It's just a stupid situation. It's crazy how dumb people can be. It's like everybody pirates things at some point in their life. You know, we're at the point right now where people probably end up working with people whose shit they pirated in the past. I mean, it's just kind of the way life works right now. But you don't go and brag about it. You keep it to yourself. They don't want to hear that you pirated shit. People don't know how to keep things to themselves anymore. They have to put, like, every single waking thought on social media. And that's how people get canceled and stuff. It's like everybody has dark thoughts and stuff, but you have to have some self-control and not fucking tell everybody about it. Like, that's all it is. It's not rocket science. People make it out to be. I mean, the situation does suck right now because there hasn't been a new Super Sentai legal sub in like, it's been like 4 years now. The last one was Hurricaneer, and that's all happening because of the Hasbro merger. And there's rumors right now that like they're going to be ending their relationship with Toei. Like the next Power Rangers is going to be like something different. Like it's going to be involving having no Sentai footage whatsoever. I don't know if that's true. A lot of people have said it's true, and it wouldn't really surprise me if it was, because you know, the fan subs, they were rapid firing those fan subs out, like pretty consistently. They had a pretty consistent schedule for them, and then they all just kind of randomly stopped, and that all stopped when the Hasbro merger happened, when Hasbro bought Power Rangers. There's definitely some credibility to them doing that. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Because I'll tell you one thing, I don't like pirating stuff. I like having the actual legal product and consuming it as intended. But, you know, the problem right now is that they force everyone's hand to pirate stuff because they don't make it legally available. You know, game preservation is in such a shit spot right now. You know, unless you're like Mario Brothers or Dark Souls or Dragon Quest or something, There's no guarantee or, whatever you played when you were younger, you're ever going to be able to play it again legally. I don't like emulation. I would rather have the real thing. A lot of the stuff I play in my kitty sitting streams, I wish I could still buy those games. I wish they had PC ports. Or some legal means for me to play. But they don't. And the games don't deserve to be lost to time just because the people that own the rights to them can't be bothered to actually preserve them. And people have a right to emulate stuff. It's something that used to be demonized so much, and I don't really think anybody does it out of malice. And people do it because there's literally no other option. It's kind of weird to say that people, like, pirate out of hate and stuff. It's like, no, they pirate because it's either not affordable or you can't get it. I have some Shout Factory releases myself. I have some of their stuff. And it's really cool that I have a legal copy of Die Ranger. It's cool that I have a legal copy of Die Ranger and I don't have to deal with dodgy fan subs that can get deleted or get them off some shady-ass site. I like actually having the option of buying it legally, but when you don't give me that option, of course people are gonna pirate. That's just how things work. I don't think there's any piece of media that deserves to be lost to time, but a lot of it is, and that's kind of the problem. Yeah, I don't think a single person really pirates out of malice. Remember when, I don't know if people are here young enough, or old enough to know about Napster, but yeah, the big record companies lost their shit over Napster because people were pirating music and movies. And it's like, what was the solution to that? The solution was iTunes. And later stuff like Spotify. You know, people weren't really pirating because they wanted to. It's just like that was the only option for some of those things. You have things that are not available in your region, or the regional price is all fucked up and it's like 3 times more than it should be. You shouldn't be deprived of that stuff just because the people who make it can't be bothered to accommodate you properly. They fucking hated Napster. They thought Napster was like the devil and stuff, and it's like it wasn't really. A lot of people discovered things and bought the legal releases because of Napster. It's just at the time there was no other real option to get a lot of that stuff. You know, I was a poor teenager at the time. Of course I didn't have money. And by the time that I started having money, a lot of that stuff was more easily available. I don't know, it's weird. Companies demonize pirating, but they don't actually make their stuff available, so I don't know what they expect people to do. You shouldn't be deprived of something just because they can't be bothered to actually preserve it and care about it. What's worse is that the stupid people on Twitter, they started talking to Taka about it and asking him to do something. Like, what do you think he's gonna do? He's just a guy that... He's a guy that, runs a toy store. Like, yes, he gives us the authentic Japanese opinion on what's going on with tokusatsu and stuff, but he's just a guy. And they're harassing him and stuff. Like, how stupid can you get? It's one thing to harass somebody who actually has a direct involvement with how those things are made, but just a guy who he does a lot for the community, but he's not related to the company at all. Like, what do you expect him to do? Like, go outside their office and strike to, like, protest to get the fan subs back? Even if he wanted to do something stupid like that, he couldn't. I know social media is a great thing when used properly, but it's also given the stupidest people on the planet a platform. And the Toku community is learning firsthand exactly what that can do. That's basically what it is. You can get canceled for something you said, like, when you were 12. That's crazy to me. I know some guy I used to follow who got canceled for saying something offensive, and the tweet was from like 8 years ago. he was like a preteen at the time. I'm like, okay, why are you guys demonizing this guy over something he said almost a decade ago? Like, come on now. He gotta draw the line somewhere. It's like, yes, what he said was offensive, but he was a fucking kid. I'm sure if everybody else had social media when they were kids, they would all have stuff like that on the internet, too. Especially since that guy did a lot of Good Samaritan stuff. It's like, it's painfully obvious the guy has evolved and grown since then. It's not like he's the same person he was when he was 12. Get the fuck with the times. Grow up. Seriously. It's crazy how easy it is to get canceled on the internet. And it's a lot of times it's like not even actually true. Finish this tonight. I'm gonna do it, I swear. Just need to get a good character. I like how people are shocked the fan subs are gone. It's like, well, you guys have been shitposting to the director of the shows or whatever for like 2 years now, and you expected him to not do something? I just hope more legal tokusatsu is available. I've never liked downloading that stuff. I find it to be a hassle. I would rather just buy the damn thing legally. If they had the option of that, I would never even bother with those torrents. Even if there was like a long gap between the releases. I play a lot of niche Japanese games and stuff, so I'm used to things not being available right away. I would totally not bother with any of that stuff if it was available legally. I don't know, the Toku community is just full of peanut brains. They're really stupid people, and it's just... The reality is that they have a platform now to be stupid. And their stupidity actually killed the fan subs. Which is hilarious. Depressingly hilarious, but hilarious nonetheless. don't know what they thought the outcome was going to be. Dude, this boss is crazy. How are you supposed to do this? It's too much health. Just give me bad characters. These are like the worst characters. It's like the people who are like willingly accepting of clones in Muso games. It's like, okay, you're accepting that a huge chunk of the roster is like literally not worth playing, and they might as well not be there. I saw so many people defend it in Fire Emblem Muso. It's like, what are you defending? Those characters are exactly the same. They have like one passive ability, and that's it. It's literally the exact same character with a different voice, and you guys are openly defending it. Basically just admitting that you're settling for less. Probably gonna start saying that about the unique NPCs in Samurai Warriors 5. And when half the cast is cloned, I mean, how many times have we been down this road before? This has happened countless times. Those things don't go away. I wonder if you can kick them. Let me see if I can kick them next time. Like how they added... What did they add today, Gro? They added like 10 unique NPCs that are just clones. It's like, why? What's the point? What's the point of more clones? There's already... half the cast is cloned. Why are there more? I would rather have them not playable at all than just have them be clones. It feels like they're trying to inflate the roster in the cheapest way possible. I don't know, they're not taking advantage of the fact that they're cutting all those characters at all. That's what bothers me. You would think that if they're going to do a hard reboot like that, that they would, you know, not have clones. That's what I initially thought when they announced the game, but I ended up being wrong. We're back at square one again. I think the game will be fun in its own right, but I don't expect it to really keep me entertained for a long period of time. Especially since there's been nothing about a endgame mode. Probably going to be devoid of endgame content. I don't know, I've just been around for so long, I've always really tempered my expectations with Samurai Warriors 5. If I end up really liking it, I mean, that's gonna be great, sure, but... I'm going into it expecting it to not be that great. Because we've been down this road countless times. Eventually you start to catch on, but some people have not caught on. I don't want to see anybody defending the unique NPCs either. What's the point of them being playable if they're clones? There's already enough clones in the game. Eventually you gotta stand up for yourself and stop accepting, you know, less than what can be done. The Fire Emblem Muso, I had the exact same problem with that game. The mechanics in that game were fun, but you had just a metric-ass ton of clones. And some of the movesets weren't even fun to begin with, and like the bow moveset was not really that great. but he had a literal, like, 5 characters with that same moveset. And people still, like, undermine the issue of there being clone movesets in the first place. It's like, well, if 5 of them have that same moveset, and you don't like that moveset, that's a pretty huge percentage of the roster you're never going to play. I like how the final unlockable, the hidden character in that game, was just another bow clone. Like, there weren't enough of those already. Like, okay. You get all those mementos and you get another character that uses the bow. It's like, okay, wow, I'm thrilled. That was totally worth my time. They can't even give the secret characters something that actually makes them worth playing. The passive system did help, to be fair, but it just felt like a band-aid on the issue. I don't know why they haven't just copied Basara. Like, if you're gonna do a hard reboot, then cut all the characters out and take the advantage of making the combat better. The problem is that we're not getting that. It's still using the antiquated charge system. Like, if there's ever a time to, like, permanently distance themselves from the charge system, it'd be when you have to remake everything anyway. Like, it just makes sense. Oh, so close. Damn, that was like the good combination there. I had the flame barrier and the assassin. He needs to give me that again. I was so close there too. This one would be almost perfect. Give me somebody with flame wheel. I know I could get this done tonight. I don't think Muso games are dying, it's just the quality of them is dropping off a cliff. That's kind of the issue. It doesn't make sense to reboot everything and then still have fucking clones. If you can't commit to making that many unique movesets, then you should cut more characters. They can't even do 27 movesets. They should have cut more. They should have made it like 15 or something. 15 characters. But what's really weird about it is that the DLC doesn't even have any weapons in it either. They're just skins. It's like, well, why do you expect me to pay for skins? It's already bad enough that, you know, they have all those clones in the game. But why would I buy Season Pass of just story mode and skins? That's not gonna get me to drop 40 bucks. Say what you want about Dynasty Warriors 9 DLC, but that shit added a lot to the game. Most of the weapons were pretty good to use, and they were more interesting than anything in the base game. Like, the price was not right, but it was worth your money. You're actually getting a decent amount of new content. Ways to extend the life of the game. And weapon skins don't do that, obviously. Should go without saying that a weapon skin isn't going to extend the life of the game. I'm not gonna buy a hot dog sword and get like 50 more hours out of the game like that. I need a little bit more meat potatoes. Yeah, giving me the garbage characters. Actually, this one might be enough. It's mostly just that second phase when the third eye opens at the bottom, so it's really hard. I think I can get this in a couple more runs. I just need to get a good character. Assassin with Flame Wheel, or a Duelist with Flame Wheel would be really good. I almost had him that last time, but I got hit by a projectile as soon as it spawned. Last time I had one with Flame Wheel. I don't know, it's just weird to me that people actively settle for less. People are doing that with that Biomutant game too, saying like, oh, well, you guys only played the game for 2 hours. I'm like, well, it's a video game. If it doesn't grab me in the first 2 hours, then it's not doing something right. I should be pretty immersed by then. I should not still be in a tutorial full of unskippable cutscenes. I should have a pretty decent handle on if I actually like the game or not by second hour. And the game is full price too, you can't expect people to wait forever. This character's gonna have, like, no health. I'll give it a shot. I need to get another Assassin with Flame Wheel. That's what's gonna get this done. This is the last boss. So once I clear this, I can go to New Game Plus and get some better stuff. I got a pretty good seat up there. I just need to beat the boss now. No, it doesn't work on that. That sucks. Valkyrie sucks in this fight. Valkyrie's trash in that fight. And core gameplay mechanic does not work. Alright, these are all shit characters. Maybe I'll live long enough to see the Muso community stop making excuses for clones and validating their existence. I hope I live to see that day, but I don't have a lot of optimism. People keep defending it. It's like if they put out a Call of Duty game and they just had 30 shotguns. There were no, like, assault rifles or SMGs or pistols or anything. Just 30 shotguns. I'd like to see them, like, validate something like that. That's a massive amount of playstyles and builds just out the window. Sucked on this fight. I don't know how you're supposed to do this as Boxer. Feels like hard mode. Because you're stuck. You're stuck in place when you punch. And the projectile can hit you in the back. I wonder if this would work. It might. I'll give it a shot. Just gonna keep re-rolling until I get another assassin with Flame Wheel. Flame Wheel with assassin is like really good. Especially on a big stationary target. Basically means you have it up the whole time, you're doing like way more damage. They actually won't have to dodge that much if I can get that combination again. Oops. I should make a post about this. Stop accepting clones. It shouldn't be rocket science, but it is, apparently. Looking forward to the next fighting game where everybody is just Ryu. Everybody's just a Shoto. Just have like 15 Shotos, and then like maybe like 10 actual unique characters. See how the fighting game community reacts to that. They would not accept it, but the Muso community does. I still don't understand why. I've always been all for them just cutting the roster massively and taking the opportunity to improve the combat, but the problem is that's not what we're getting. Ah! Yes. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. It's not really giving me great characters right now. What is this shit? Dude, none of these characters are usable for this. Just complete trash characters. It's not giving me anybody good. This character's not even worth trying. I'm just gonna kill this one off right away. So this one has Algesia, which basically means you have no iframes. So in a fight like that, it's basically one-hit kill. Yeah, you're useless. Back to the garbage bin with you. Get out. Shit characters. This one's almost good. Almost. It's got a crap ability. Come on, give me the fire. So many shit characters. It's like I'm playing KOF All-Star. People are quitting that game right now because of the they've added like 20 broken characters and they've done it non-stop without any chance to accumulate the free currency and basically forcing people to spend money. I did it for the last batch and then like a week later they're like, oh well, here's 2 more. I'm like, can you guys slow down a bit? Even whales don't have infinite money. You gotta stagger out the temptation to whale. They can't just do it non-stop. But that's exactly what they're doing. This is Rogue Legacy 2. What is this pattern? Holy crap. Yes! Yes! Ooh, good fight. Damn, I did it. Oh man, what a rush. I'm not gonna get any gold for that because I used the Architect, but I don't care at this point. Wow. Game clear. That wasn't even a good character either. Could have killed it a lot faster. Alright, yeah, just end yourself. No point in going any farther than that, especially since I had no gold gain. Oh, nice. So let's try New Game Plus and turn off World Lock. Game clear. Oh, I have to add 2 burdens. I actually really like this too. I like how it's not just everything has more health. It's more interesting than that. not going to give them any more health. I want to not have that. Did you guys hear about the Switch Pro rumors? Seems like it's actually coming into fruition. And it's always been obvious it's been coming, it's just seems like it's actually going to be happening sooner than we think. I'm all for it. I think they desperately need one. They're going to be left behind pretty hard otherwise. Just curious how much of an upgrade it's going to be. Those things are going to be impossible to get. It's going to be the PS5 all over again. It might even, some people are saying it might even be announced today. It might just like randomly drop it. I can see why they would want to announce it within the next few weeks because of E3. I always had a feeling that a lot of the big AAA stuff that people want, like Bayonetta 3 and Breath of the Wild 2 and stuff, like the reason those games aren't being talked about is because they're going to be like flagship games for the hardware refresh. If anybody needs a hardware refresh, it's the Switch. A lot of people have said it's feasible that they could actually they could get the power to the point where it would be like maybe a PS4, which would still leave them relatively far behind everyone else, but it would at least enable ports to still be made. And right now the problem is they're having a hell of a time getting stuff to be ported on there. They can't even handle like indie games anymore. I think there's some realism to that. People are saying it's going to have like a new NVIDIA chip in it. Because right now it has the Tegra X1 in there, and that was actually pretty recent at the time. It's not now, obviously, but at the time it was pretty cutting edge, relatively cutting edge. Oops. Mostly just want to get gold at this point. Try to get better armor. I run through here until it's smooth. Definitely getting a lot more gold. I noticed the gold drops seem to be increased significantly. And progress doesn't really matter right now. It's mostly just trying to get gold to level up. That character got like 5k, so not bad at all. Seem to be getting more experience too. Alright, what do we got this time? Just need somebody who can clear, get through stuff. Ah, max weight capacity. That's gonna help. Probably grind on this a little bit more, and then switch games. I did what I wanted to accomplish tonight, which was finish the first run. these guys feel unfair. The shield is kind of a pretty whack mechanic. You have to find the one in the area that breaks the shield. And usually they're like way over here. They're like guaranteed to take damage. It's alright, found an upgrade, so I don't care if this character doesn't get far. It's mostly just trying to find some upgrades and then farming up the gold for them. It's going to be the major game plan. Ah, you bastard. Oh, I got a level up too. That's not bad. Alright, well, let's play something else. Yeah, that shit is not easy to pull off. I'm trying to learn a practical one. There are people who pull those off in matches, but it's obviously a lot harder. You kind of have to look at Battle for the Grid combos as like, you don't always need to do that stuff. The tag system is so flexible. A lot of times you can get the same damage just by building the meter during the combo and then just tagging out with somebody else. I never really have done that many TODs in this game. I mostly just tag out into somebody else. If I still have any combo states remaining, I can just kill them that way. But I don't even have anything really practical with this character. Someone in the lab a bit. Something like that you can do. Ooh, I almost had it there. Okay, I'm starting to get it now. Oh, this is Power Rangers. Gotta land and then do a 5M. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Maybe I'm canceling it too fast. I'm not landing fast enough. I might need to delay it a little bit. Ah, I had it there. Just gotta get the muscle memory down. Because when you launch off 5H, it doesn't use a launcher, so you can, it doesn't count as a combo state. At least I don't think it does.
I got it!
Must have to go straight into toe tap after that. Ooh, had it there. I don't know if this was like the... I'm trying to find an actual, like, practical route. Because a lot of that shit you're seeing on Twitter, you're not going to land it in a match. Some people do, but... You know how combo-heavy fighting games are. It's like, yeah, some people can land it in a match, but if you're actually trying to consistently win, you don't want to do, like, super execution-heavy combos like that. I mean, sure, it makes your E-penis really big when you do that, but... Unless you've got it down, you know, more than, like, 75% of the time, it's better to do something practical. That's always, I've always gotten by in this game. I've learned some advanced stuff, but I mostly just get by with just having the mentality of somebody who's played random tag combo games for hundreds of hours. That's what's nice about this game is you can still kill off suboptimal stuff if you tag out at the right time, and you know the person you tag out into can still take advantage of the hit stun state you have left. Because in this game you have like two launchers. I think you have like 2 ground bounces. So there's a hard limit on everything you can do, and then the juggle limit is there as well. Also, if you try to do like a 5L while they're juggled, most of the time, for most characters, that will actually end the combo too. So you can use that to either try to get a reset, or... Well, that's basically the only practical use for it. Ooh.
Phenomenal.
Oh, wow! I had something there.
Powered up.
I'm talking to XSplit support right now. Hold on. Asking the same stuff, and you need your DX diag and all this crap. It's like none of that really helps. I've been down this road so many times, and just like nothing they tell me really seems to work. I've isolated what causes it, but I have like no way of fixing it. Let's see, I have to find my MS Info file. I've been I've been talking to their support for like 3 weeks now. It's been consistently crashing. Getting the muscle memory down. You get a... You try to go into a jab, that's weird. I wonder why that triggered the IPS. They replied back. The same thing they always say. We want your MS info, we want your DX diag and stuff, and it's like none of that ever helps. None of it helps. Real frustrating. Sometimes their support helps, but a lot of times it's just like they don't help. They have 24/7 support, but a lot of times they just ask you to do stuff you've already tried. Like, I've already fresh reinstalled it, I've already cleared the registry of all things XSplit. I've tested multiple games, I've tested multiple setups, I've kept it up to date, I've updated my drivers. I've done all of that shit. None of it helps whatsoever. Surprise. I mean, I've been working with computers for decades, so I generally don't want to talk to support. I would rather try to fix it myself, but all the normal things that would fix it are not working. I'm kind of at the mercy of them somehow being able to help me. So I can use the product I've been paying for like 10 years. Have it actually do what I instructed to do.
I've got this. Honto! Hadouken! Honto! Hadouken! Powered up! Honto! Hadouken! Powered up! Honto! Hadouken! Honto! Hadouken!
I need so many screenshots, man. Like, just fix the thing. Jeez. Fucking firstborn child. And a freaking mortal priestess sacrifice to fix this. Like, why do they need so much? Just fix it. This program has been so unreliable lately. Random crashes. I kind of have to comply, though. So it's obviously not doing anything. So it's gonna tell me to, like, reset Windows. That's what they've been telling me a lot lately. Reset Windows. Like, if you think I'm gonna do that because my recording software is not working, you're honestly delusional. That's just more stress I don't need. I'm sure a fresh install of Windows probably wouldn't hurt, but I just don't have the mental capacity to deal with that right now. That's like the absolute last option I would take to fix this. The only thing I've really changed, too, is the motherboard. The only thing I changed was the motherboard and adding NVMe drives. I don't really think that would screw up XSplit. And even if it did, the fact that I've cleared the registry of XSplit like twice now would have fixed it anyway.
Honto! Hadouken!
Oh shit! I had something there. 700 damage, no bar.
Sure you can!
No bar for that much damage.
Protect you all.
Just copy the stupid link to the guy. Come on. Yes. I already did. This is so annoying, man. They need so much stuff from you. Just fix it. I'm sick and tired of this, man. I'm getting aggravated. Just want the stupid program to work like it did before. Irritating how it's just like, doesn't work. It's just gonna tell me the same thing. Reinstall Windows. Fuck that. I'm not reinstalling Windows for XSplit. Crazy if you think I'm gonna do that. That's overkill. I don't want to have to switch programs, but it's looking like I'm going to have to. Because no one really seems to be able to help me. Alright, back to combos. I used two launchers, that's right.
Sure you can!
Yes! Nice! Oh. Not quite a touch of death, but I'm getting there. That's no bar too. Let me put my meter on nothing. I wonder how much you get. I keep missing the link. Dude, how many times do you need me to send this file? Can you just fix it? God. I'm so annoyed with this, man. I've given this guy the link like 30 times. Yes. Come on, just patch it. So aggravating talking to their support. I mean, look at the file and they're just gonna tell me nothing's wrong and to reinstall Windows. I'm not doing that. They need to fix it on their end. Oh man, we got crossed up somehow. Why do I keep getting crossed up? Probably get another little extension off that. I already sent you the screenshots, dude. This guy just keeps repeating the same thing. I'm waiting for the guy to tell me to reinstall Windows. Any minute now, he's gonna tell me, oh, you need to reset Windows completely. Yeah, let me back up everything and format my computer to fix recording software. Like the absolute last resort.
And may the power protect you all. And may the power protect you all.
Yes, they have to import it like us weeps. they have to pull a reverse weep. This game is not available over there because it's Power Rangers, not Super Sentai. So they have to do the reverse of what we do. They have to make an American or European account. I think the American account is the cheapest, so they have to go on like Amazon or whatever their equivalent is and buy the American PSN cards or Switch cards or Xbox cards and buy it that way. Yeah, it's a reverse weeb import situation. I need to do that a little bit sooner. Might need to do it like this. The Japanese players are really good at this game. Just must be weird for them because like all the good fighting games are from Japan, except for like this and Killer Instinct. So they kind of have to. They get a little piece of what it's like to be back in like the PS3 days when fighting game releases were staggered. Now they're pretty much worldwide, but at the time, if you were trying to take the game seriously, you pretty much had to import it. So now they're kind of in that situation. It's just weird because Power Rangers is just Super Sentai with American footage and actors. But they still have to import it. This guy is not looking at the screenshot. He needs to scroll up. I've already sent the freaking screenshots, dude. Come on, man. Talking to their support is so aggravating, and it's like they never help. Dude, I've been paying for this program for like 8 years. Can you please just fix it? So I can do my job and not be stressed out about a stupid program crashing every 5 seconds. Wasting 20-minute recordings and stuff. I'm getting really tired of that. There. Like, no help at all. The taxes aren't high, it's markup. All the sites that sell yen cards, they charge like, I think it's like 30% markup. So you're paying way more than somebody who actually lives in that country. Actually, I'll show it right now. Hold on. Let me pull up like PlayAsia as an example. It's like that's like the only thing people go on those sites for. I don't think PlayAsia makes much money off imports anymore. Everything is available digitally. when the PS4 came out, they started requiring that everything be available digitally. So, they can't be making much money off it anymore. I seriously doubt it. So, they charge a markup to buy the end cards and stuff. That's how they make money. Actually, the prices are not bad right now. Maybe the conversion rate got messed up or something. I don't know. Yeah, 3,000 yen's, 33 bucks. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened on here. Are they like doing a sale or something? Because I buy stuff off here all the time for the channel, and I remember paying a lot more than this. Yeah, there's like no, there's no markup right now, which is really weird. Normally this would be like 55 bucks or something. I don't want to put it in my cart because it'll show my address, but... Actually, hold on, let me do that. Let me censor myself here, I'm curious. Yeah, they're not charging anything right now. How can you not view the message from Twitter? Like, what the hell, man? Ah, these people make me want to pull my hair out. Why is this so complicated for them? To look at a fucking screenshot. God damn, man. They're driving me insane. I hate dealing with these people. How can you not look at a fucking screenshot on Twitter? What? What kind of stupid system are they using? Now I have to take the screenshots again. God, man. Just fix the problem. Patch it. Making people pay for this shit. Just patch it. It's fucking annoying, man. Why do I have to do this? Just fix the problem. I hate talking to their support because they never help. They just waste your time. Tell you to send the same things over and over, and they tell you, oh, it looks fine to us. Go reset Windows. Fuck that. Why in my right mind would I do that? Cause me even more stress doing that. I can't believe I have to do this. This is so stupid. To make this as frustrating as possible. And just look at a fucking picture. God. I don't want to upload them anywhere else. Just click on the stupid photo. Why are they so hard to work with? Just fix the problem. I've already uploaded it like 30 times. Just help me. Stop wasting my time. Always on support with them for like an hour, and then they don't help. I'm charging monthly for this. You need to fix it. Actually do my goddamn job. So frustrating dealing with XSplit support.
And may the power protect you all.
It'll tell me to upload it somewhere else again. Somehow that link doesn't work. It's fucking easier to pirate Tokusatsu right now than it is to get help from these people. Go pirate a whole season of Super Sentai. It's easier than getting help from expert customer support. Yes, I put one up yesterday.
Victory is fun.
Damn it.
Let's go.
I wonder if you can do it mid-screen. I'm gonna go get a drink, I'll be right back. Well, see, I don't like pirating stuff. It's actively annoying to do that. I would rather buy it legally. It's just the problem is these companies don't do a good job of preserving their stuff, so kind of force everyone's hand to do it. It's just the Toku community is too stupid to realize that if you guys just shut up about the fan subs, then alert people that work at the company that they're happening, then we wouldn't be in this situation. I don't like pirating shit at all. I would rather support the company. I mean, it's a lot easier to buy stuff legit than it used to be. But the problem is a lot of the games I grew up with, they're lost media. You can't buy them legally at all. Crazy, like how many games they've lost the source code to. Like even stuff like Final Fantasy, like they lost like all the pre-rendered backgrounds, so they like don't have access to them anymore. You think a game like that you can sell forever would have better preservation of the source code.
Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger! Wolf Wheel! Hadouken! Wolf Wheel!
Well, I can't play Chun in an actual match. I'll get there eventually.
Jungle Beast! Spirit Unleashed! Wolf Wheel! Hadouken! Too easy! Incinerate! I'm not finished yet. Incinerate! Wolf Wheel! Fight! Wolf Wheel! Fight! Wolf Wheel! Fight! Wolf Wheel! Fight! 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 Hadouken! Crush!
It's just like I said at the beginning of the stream. The companies don't realize that most people don't actually want to pirate stuff. They want it to be accessible and affordable. And they want things to not be lost media. That's what the average person wants. Especially with how insecure the internet is right now, too. You're actively putting yourself at risk trying to find stuff like that on shady sites versus just paying for it legally.
I always like to feed my enemies with a food of thought.
That's why you almost never hear about people pirating music anymore. Because of, like, iTunes and Spotify. It's actively harder to just pirate the thing than it is to just listen to it on Spotify or use iTunes. That's the only way to beat piracy. You have to make things accessible and affordable.
3, 2,
And not let things just fall into obscurity. And if you don't do that, then yes, people are going to pirate your stuff. So there's lots of great things out there you can't access anymore.
Jungle Beast, Spirit Unleashed! Incinerate! Wolf Spirit Rush! It's morphin' time!
I can't play this right now. I'm too frustrated. Guy's not even good, and I can't beat him. I'm playing like shit. Well, I need to learn like actual practical combos. I'm not capitalizing off hits.
Incinerate! Wolf Spirit Rush! Fight! Crush! Fight! Wolfie Alpha! It's morphin' time! Incinerate! Hadouken!
His name is Rio in Geki Ranger.
I see is a use for my power beyond fighting.
I'll give this a couple more tries, and I think I'm just gonna go to bed. I didn't realize it was 2:30 in the morning. I should probably get to bed. I don't know, I need to make big brain moves in this game because it's a degenerate game. And I just don't have the mental capacity right now.
I am 3, 2, 1, fight!
Tatsumaki Serfuka! Shoryuken!
Cannot work.
Give you a challenge.
That was almost a good conversion.
Jungle Fury Wolfranger.
I can't even land that right now. What is up with me today?
Not worthy.
Now it's my turn. Spirit unleashed. Hunto!
Yes, now it begins. Spirit of the lion.
It's forfeit time.
Spirit of the lion.
Jungle Fury Wolfranger. It's forfeit time. Incinerate. Incinerate.
This guy keeps blocking. Blocking's not bad. Just need to learn combos. And I need to stop playing so badly. Guys, just the support guys just telling me to do the exact same thing. They always tell me the exact same thing every fucking time, and it just makes me so annoyed. It's like, why can't you just fix the problem? What's the point of support if they just keep telling you the same thing over and over? Like, fix the problem. I've given you all the information. I've tried all that stuff, and it still does it. So annoying.
Sometimes
Just patch the program
the battle with
so it actually works. Surprised he hasn't told me to reinstall Windows yet. I'm sure that's coming soon. Weird, because last time I had a problem like this, they actually gave me a test build that fixed it. But now they're like not wanting to do that.
Let's finish this. Oh, that has no range.
No range at all.
Spirit unleashed.
Now I know hitbox on that is pretty realistic.
It's forfeit time.
Maybe I can give you the challenge.
Good fight. Getting a little better at actually landing stuff. It's mostly just actually doing it in a match.
And now I'm on my
Pretty standard degenerate fighting game stuff. You kind of have to separate reality from fantasy when you see all those crazy combos on Twitter. There are people who do land those in matches, but they probably grind like 30 hours on that combo. Because the thing about this game is it's not really worth going for that stuff unless you have a very high success rate. If you don't have a high success rate, it's better to just tag into somebody else and use the rest of your combo stage to just get things that way. Alright, well I'm going to sign off and try to get some help from the support. I'm going to try what they say. I know it's not going to help, but I'm going to try it anyway. It's also 2:30 in the morning. I'll definitely be back for kitty sitting later today, or tonight, and then we'll see. I did finish Rogue Legacy 2. That was one thing I wanted to work on, so I might start another project. I'll see you guys soon.